Hey, folks, I'm still here at the Cherry Skyway Festival and Uncle Josh Graves Tribute. And I've got another special guest here, a friend of mine, old former bandmate, like the last guy that was just here, and someone I've known a long time, exceptional songwriter and musician. Please welcome Ted Graves.
Hey, John.
How you doing, buddy?
Great to see you. I'm doing fine.
I'm telling you, we go back a ways, huh?
Indeed, we do. Back to the New Country Grass, Cedar Run.
Cedar Run. Yeah, boy, that was a while ago.
That really was.
Before gasoline and nuclear power, stuff like we had to eat dirt. There wasn't food around then.
That was the only actual records that I've ever cut in my career.
Is that right?
Records.
I still got those 45.
Yes. I've got a few of those put away, and
I've actually played them.
there you go.
I'm thinking, wow, that was a long time ago.
It really was.
Well, Ted, I know I was just talking to your brother Tim about your collaborative effort here, the Graves Brothers.
Yes.
And you got your own band, Ted Graves and the All-Star Band. Mm-hmm. Tell us about you and Tim a little bit. What's going on there?
Well, I'm excited about this new effort. It's a blend of bluegrass and country and a little bit of blues thrown in.
Oh,
there,
yeah,
too.
buddy.
You can hear it in
you sure can.
Some of the notes that we play. Tim, if you listen to Uncle Josh and you hear it in Tim too, they both played a lot of blues and play a lot of blues. Tim puts a lot of blues in his notes on his dope roll.
I love that too.
And it marries so well with what we're doing. And that's why heavy dope roll. And we're doing some new original songs that are written in that vein of, again, a blend. And it really works well together. Yeah.
I listen to you guys out there playing, and I'm thinking, why hadn't you done this before?
You're not the first person to ask me that. Really,
because you both are incredible musicians, and put those together. Plus your name, just the Graves name, is so important in country and bluegrass music. I mean, I think it's a wonderful idea.
I do too, and I think it's time. Tim, of course, as he told you in his interview, I didn't get to hear all of it. I heard just bits and pieces. They've got me emceeing here today.
Oh yeah, running back and forth.
But just the sound of what we're doing, and it just all works well together. And I think I lost my train of thought.
Well, I was listening to you guys play "Time and Money," which is your latest release, right? Mm-hmm. And that's kind of funky. That's kind of a funky blues beat. I listened to it when you had a sampling on Facebook or YouTube, one of them. I can't remember which one. And I think it's a great song. But when I heard you play it live, I think it's a really good song.
Well, thank you. It's we're excited about it. We put it out on the 17th of this month, so just a week ago.
Right.
And it's already gotten picked up by several radio stations.
That's awesome.
Yeah, they're picking it up quickly. On that same day, of course, it went all worldwide on all of the platforms.
Right.
iTunes and
Spotify and all that. Yeah.
But then it also went out from a different company, went out to 90 reporting chart stations in Americana.
Oh.
So it went nationwide there. And then we have another company down in Florida, based in Florida, called Night Sky. And they sent it worldwide to other radio stations. And it got just picked up everywhere already. I mean, a lot of places.
That's awesome. I love hearing that.
I don't exaggerate. It's not everywhere, but it's getting there.
Almost everywhere.
Yeah, off to a good start. So we're hoping to get some traction with that. Come On Train, our first song, was a good opener to tell the world, hey, here's the Graves Brothers.
Right. That's a great song. I love that song.
And as you mentioned earlier, Uncle Josh wrote that one. Yeah. And it was a way for the world to say, hey, okay, here's the Graves Brothers. Now, what else you got? So yeah, we come back with the Time and Money.
Well, I was going to ask you, because if this thing takes off like I think it will, what's next? I mean, you got to follow that up with something.
We're going back. We've got Your Love Hit Me Like a Freight Train already recorded, and that's a fast-moving, rocking number, and more toward bluegrass, but still got some lead electric guitar in it.
Right.
But we're going back in the studio in December, and we're recording 3 more songs, and one of those is really a unique song. I got to tell you about this.
Oh, yeah?
You've heard of Waylon Jennings mentioning Newberry's train song. Mm-hmm. Do you remember that? In Luckenbach, Texas.
Yes, Luckenbach, Texas.
Okay. Yep. So Mickey Newberry was who he was referring to.
Right.
Great songwriter, well known for his train songs. Okay, fast forward. Well, let me stay back in time a little bit. 20 years ago, he gave, Mickey Newberry gave Clinton Gregory a song, his title. He said, he's going to give you this right here for your birthday. Take it and make some money with it. Well, Clinton had some health issues come up and stuff and maybe didn't pursue it until recently. So we were down in the studio this year earlier, and Tim was a friend of Clinton Gregory.
Okay.
Now, Clinton Gregory, I was a fan of his and still am. If it weren't for country music, I'd go crazy. Remember that song?
Yeah.
What a song. So that was his great big number one. He had others too, but that was his opener. Anyway, Clinton sent a song to Tim, but he had a verse and the title that Mickey Newberry had given him.
Right.
And he had a first verse written and he was stuck with it. He said, I can't take it any farther. What, if you know somebody that can finish this? Tim says, yeah, I do. And he handed it to me and sent it to me. And a couple of days later, I sat down at the table at the house and finished the song out. And so Clinton Gregory and I are co-writers on this thing, and I'm so excited about this. And we've been talking about this, and that's one of the ones we're going to be cutting.
That's awesome.
In December.
Wow.
Going in December, cutting that one. And then we got two others that are one is a blues oriented and one's a grass oriented. So, it's all blending.
That's what I love about it. Mm-hmm. It's got a little bit of everything.
Well, thank you. Having a stand-up bass is pretty cool too. You know?
I'm telling you,
that's a neat sound, and it's unique. There's no one else doing what we have in that sound genre.
Right.
Now, on the other hand, Marty Stewart said, if you're different, it might take a little longer.
All right,
but stick with what you do, and what you do, and what you are.
And Marty's one of those guys you listen to.
Absolutely. And so we're excited about it again. And this blend, as you say, may do something. Maybe get some traction.
I love it. Plus, you've got some help. Your wife Nita is an accomplished songwriter.
She is incredible. She really is. And I can. There's a lot of different ways to write songs. You know that. And sometimes she'll have a song that's almost 90% written, and she'll say, help me finish this.
Help me finish it up.
Or the way around, I'll be writing on one, and I'll have it 90% and say, hey, I'll say, help me make this stronger.
Right.
And so it works well together that way. Time and Money was one of those, the one we just put out. I had it 90% finished, but I was hung up a little bit in the second verse. She said, do this, and let me recommend these lines here, and she did, and it worked wonderfully. So she's a co-writer on Time and Money. So, yeah.
Yeah, for those of you who don't know, we did an interview with Ted and his wife, Nita, Mike Anderson, and I under the Songwriter in the House podcast. And they played you guys played some songs for us there. Mm-hmm. It was awesome.
Yeah.
So what's it like working with your wife writing music? Is that kind of...
It can be a challenge.
I know Nita and I talked about this earlier today. I was asking her, I said, I write some songs, but I can't just pull them up. I have to, it'll come to me in a flash. Mm-hmm. If I don't write it down right then, it's gone.
Sure.
Is that the same way with you? I mean, is that?
Sometimes it's that way. You got to stop what you're doing and write it down.
Right now.
And it's a little easier nowadays because we all have our phone with a voice recorder on there. So while we're driving, we'll just grab that and write a verse, and then come back to it. But it used to be that I'd wake up at 2 or 3 in the morning and have to write a song, but that's part of the time. And then the other time is as I'll think of a hook or a title of a song, and I'll just record that in my voice recorder. Right. And then, 3 days later, when I've got time, I can sit down and start writing it. And I've
think about
that I like to get my laptop and my guitar and that voice recorder. So that's how I'll write. I'll just write it on change the lines, and it's not the old days of marking out.
Oh yeah, I still do that. Yeah, I still do that.
So it's all of the above. You just keep your ears open and hear those hooks and let them come to you.
So tell me about your all-star band. I know two of your guys have been with you for over 30 years. Mm-hmm. Right?
Yes,
that's incredible.
That's a fact. Michael DeBills on the keyboards. He is an extremely accomplished musician, producer, songwriter, singer. Just phenomenal.
He can flat tear it up.
Golly, he can. And he and I have worked together for, like I said, 35 years. We traveled the country together, played Las Vegas, and all the way down to the southern tip of Florida and all the points in between out there, and then the van and trailer running up and down the road, and playing everything from casinos to opening concerts, and then Bobby Mode on the drums, 34 years with him.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
And he left and went to work with Aaron Tippin and
wow.
Sammy Kershaw and Joe Diffie. He worked on their trio tour. He worked on that.
I remember that trio tour.
Yeah. He worked on with them. And then he came back and boy, got him back in the band. I said, come on back in. We got to get you right back in here. But he's a talented guy too. Great singer,
you can tell.
Great drummer.
Keeps great time. And he's one of those drummers that you hear the drum, but you don't really notice it. It's just he fills in those gaps so beautifully.
It's right there.
And he's not showy, but he's just steady. And I love that about a drummer.
Well, with Tim and I, we tend to try to rush it up a little bit too. We're playing on the front edge of the beat, being more bluegrass oriented, and he'll hold us back in the pocket a little bit.
Yeah, it kind of
musicians that know what I'm talking about, being back in the pocket. That's what that is. So, and you guys understand that. So, yeah.
One of the first funniest stories I heard about songwriting was when Tim came up with the idea of Bluegrass DNA and called you up and said, "Hey, I need a song." Well, okay, when do you need it? 24 hours.
Yep.
And you did it.
Yeah, and that's another that my wife Nita and I wrote together. Right. And we said, I told Nita, I said, hey, we got an opportunity. We got a major artist here calling up saying, hey, write this song right now.
And we'll record it.
Yes. Drop what you're doing. They're going in the studio in 24 hours. Let's do it. And that's how it came to be.
And it's a great song.
Well, thank you. I think it really came out well.
Oh, I think so too. But to do it in 24 hours, man, I can't. It takes me that long to get out of bed sometimes. I can't imagine writing a song in 24 hours. It takes me weeks sometimes.
Well, there's a saying in Nashville that a song is not written, it's rewritten.
Right.
But that one came together
really quick.
Really quick. It was it just married well together, and the melody was really strong, and we both knew it. And that's one of those things, we both knew it when it was finished. Well, that thing is finished.
And it told a story. It told a great story and a true story.
Yeah.
And that's what I liked about that song when I first heard it. I went, oh man, that's so awesome. Because it, having known the people you guys are singing about, it makes a big difference. So what's next for Ted and the All-Stars?
Well, we are still continuing to do shows. Next weekend, we're doing a doubleheader. We're up in Johnson City on Friday night, and then over in La Follette on Saturday.
Wow!
And so we're doing regional things,
right?
And just keeping on trucking. I carry a saxophone player, and we are coming to Etowah November the 21st, a Friday night at the Gym Theater. And it's Ted Graves and the All-Star Band with special guest
Tim Graves. Yeah.
So I'm bringing a 6-piece band plus Tim. This is going to be a big show. And it's absolutely free to the audience.
Really?
Yes.
That's a great theater, too.
It is. We love playing there.
Yeah.
We play there, and we've played there, and it's a great theater. The Gym Theater, right there on Main Street. It's called Tennessee Avenue in Etowah, 700 Tennessee Avenue. Starts at 7 o'clock. And we're going to be doing some... it's country. We're coming in as a country band, but I've got a sax player in there. Hey, sax can play country music too.
Oh, I'm sure. Exactly. Or Johnny Cash.
Or Johnny Cash, yes.
He used trumpets.
Absolutely.
Ring of Fire.
Yes.
That's amazing because Mike and I went to the last 2 concerts you guys had there.
Mm-hmm.
When you was with your band and Tim came in and joined you. This was a year or so ago, and then just recently we saw you guys down
at the Graves Brothers.
Right, the Graves Brothers show down there. That's so incredible. What's it like? I mean, having played with my brother, because you were there too, two sets of brothers. What's it like now, since you're older and a little wiser? I mean, I know you guys get along fabulously, but do you ever have where you say, I want to do it this way, no, we want to do it this way? Do you ever have those moments?
We haven't yet. No, it's we both have been traveling and playing our own music for all these years, many for decades,
right?
And I think we've learned to appreciate what each other does.
Oh yeah, no question.
And so we'll just make suggestions, and they're always right on the spot, you know. So we go in the studio, and Tim might say, "We need to pick that speed up a bit." Okay, let's do that. Or I might say, let's hit a 4 there instead of a 5, or a 1/5 or something. You know, music lingo talk there, but yeah, and we don't have any issues.
No issues. That's awesome, man.
And trust is a big deal.
Trust is everything.
Being able to trust each other out on the road like that, and doing shows, and I can trust Tim to make a good decision, and he feels the same way about me. So
that's what I love about playing with people for a long time. You get to know what they're doing, and you can hear them and say, "Okay, I know what he's getting ready to do next." And that's a great feeling to have.
Yes,
it really is.
You'll notice that with Michael DeBille's keyboard player, and Bobby and me. We had this band, the All-Star Band, had it all these years, and they know exactly where I'm going with everything. Right. And then Tim and I have worked together all our lives. So now there's 4 out of 5 that have done this just for decades together. So, it's got a lot of potential.
Wow. Well, folks, we've been sitting here with Ted Graves, leader of the Ted Graves and the All-Star Band, and member of the Graves Brothers Band. And Ted, we appreciate you coming out and talking to us, bud.
Thank you for having me here today.
Oh, man, love listening to you guys, and looking forward to hearing more from you.
Yes, sir.
We'll definitely see you November 21st.
Oh, that sounds great. Yeah.
All right. Thanks, folks.
Thank you.